Hi guys, welcome to our channel.
We finally have such a beautiful day.
Yeah.
We couldn't miss the opportunity and start our first tanning session.
It's 3 degrees Celsius outside.
We are just here to enjoy our morning tea. But once we finish drinking it, we have to go and start working. We have a lot of things to do again, as always.
Yeah, as always. I just wanna relax, but I'm not allowed to.
Yeah, because you take your time getting up, so you already missed 2 hours of day.
Yeah, that's true. And I cut Tommy's hair, so he looks great again.
Yeah, it was about time.
Yeah, I think so. Sorry about my hair. It's not the right time yet, because there is a reason for this. I always have longer hair during winter time, because I wear a hat, and when it's short, it looks terrible when I take my hat off. It's like very terrible.
You don't want to see that, guys.
Yeah, so I have to have longer hair, and then when the hat season is over, then I can cut my hair short.
So complicated.
Yeah, life is complicated.
Okay, I'm done with the tea.
No.
That means no more relaxing time.
Okay, so let's go plant some shrubs.
Yay!
What do we have here?
Many new shrubs for our new hedge.
How many do we have?
26. But
Wow.
one of them will go somewhere else, you will see.
Okay. I'm still here. Tommy let me relax for a bit longer while he went ahead and he's preparing the shrubs. Yeah, there he is. Because he needs to put them into water for some time. And you can really feel the heat of the sun. It's stronger, so it's pleasant to be here.
It took me a while to unpack all the shrubs because about half of them was in containers. But I put the other half in water in the meantime, so we are ready to go plant them. And look, here are many flowers.
How do you call them?
Snowdrops?
Yeah,
I think
There
they are
is-
snowdrops.
probably. I don't know. I have
And
no
I-
idea. There is still snow.
I hear a cat.
There she is. Hello, kitty. Okay, she wasn't impressed with me.
Huh.
And another sign of spring. Look how pretty these flowers are.
Wee.
Tiny and cute and very pretty. So here we are again, and it was snowing again. So it's cold again. But we will continue working. And we had an interesting talk with our neighbor from this side. We've never seen him before.
Yeah.
And
Funny thing happened. We were complaining last time that this fence was destroyed by our neighbors recently and then we don't know what to do with it. And yesterday the neighbor came to us to introduce himself and he informed us that he wants to replace the whole fence along the whole property with a new one. So problem fixed. And he offered to get rid of these stones that we are standing on with his machinery, which we don't have, so we wouldn't have any way to do it ourselves.
and that's very interesting.
Yeah, will save us a lot of time.
Yes. So we said yes.
Let's see how it goes.
Yes. So this is the last part we want to clear out. So we can plant a lot of shrubs.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Well,
I forgot how to do it. Yeah. Small one is easy. Ta-da!
Wow.
The last part is done. So we can plant and plant and plant
Until Alleluia.
until Alleluia.
Wow. Great job, honey. Look at the pile.
I have nothing more to say except I'm great.
Yes, you are. We have two hazelnut trees here that we wanted to put into this corner because we already have two other hazelnut trees. So we'll have 4 in one place. It will create a hazelnut corner here.
Like this?
Yeah, I think that should be big enough. This, according to Wikipedia, is called European bladdernut. I'm sure you are all familiar with it, as we are.
Totally.
It has edible fruits or nuts, I don't know. I read on the internet that in the past they used to even create necklaces from the fruits.
Wow. That's new.
Yeah, so we'll see. I'm curious. It should look nice. Okay, honey, so now we will do 3 shrubs here. Here, one where the cat crab is.
Lovely.
Here, somewhere, and here. It's all in the Excel file.
Okay.
I'm standing in the cat poop because Peter was unable to remove it. Oh well.
It was impossible to remove it.
Smells nice. Last year we were very happy with chokeberries. So we decided to buy more of them and have them in this hedge. So here we have 3 chokeberry plants.
Yes.
And we're gonna plant them here together in a triangle.
This is great news because I was amazed by chokeberries.
By the way, Peter has no idea what I bought, so he's now finding out as we are planting it.
Yeah, because this is everything Tommy's kingdom. These shrubs and trees.
Yeah. I just knew he liked chokeberries, so I bought some of them.
Because he loves me.
Yes, I do.
Honey, you are the best. Your turn, honey.
I like that these ones are so tall already.
Yeah.
So when they start getting green, they'll already create a small barrier at least.
Tiny barrier.
I don't remember what they are called, but they are edible as well. Everything that we are planting here is edible. Almost everything, I think. I've never planted in snow before, so this is new.
But not really, because it's often snowing when we are planting.
Yeah, but it melts before we start. But we are here in shade, so it's not going away.
The soil was almost frozen.
But shrubs like when you plant them in almost frozen soil.
Okay.
So that's good for them. And we are planting here 4 dog rose shrubs, but this is a special kind with bigger fruits. Because we like to pick them in winter, so this should be good. Here is something new that we don't have yet. It's a hawthorn shrub or thorn apple. We already have 2 at another place, but this is a different kind, but it should be tastier and the fruits should be bigger as well.
That sounds good to me.
Also the fruits should be yellow, normally they are red, and it doesn't have any thorns, so I guess it's a thornless hawthorn. Peter has a nice workout today.
Yes. I like how we distribute the work between the two of us.
Yeah, you're our hole expert.
Yes. I'm such a hole expert. This will be quite difficult to maintain all the grass.
We'll need to use a lot of mulch to prevent the grass from growing.
Yes.
Or at least to slow it down.
In the meantime, I'm also running laps around our property. I have to stay fit, so I always have enough energy for planting trees and shrubs.
If you're so fit, then you can bring another bag of soil because I'm running out.
Your wish is my command. Okay, I'm tired. I don't know if this boosts my energy.
I guess you're not working out hard enough.
Should I do some push-ups or
Maybe.
something?
Good idea.
I don't think so.
Here we have 3 cornelian cherry shrubs. We also planted 2 of them earlier last year at that side of our property. It's also edible, and we've also never had it before. So we're curious what it will taste like.
I'm getting old hay and I'm going to use it as mulch around our new shrubs.
We are in our barn.
Yeah.
We inherited all this hay when we bought the place.
And we are still planning to do a property tour at some time, but not yet because it's too dark here. So we are waiting for summer,
Yeah,
where there is more light.
it'll be worth the wait.
Absolutely. Nice load, right?
There'll be at least for 3 shrubs.
Must be for more.
We'll just put a little to each of them so they have something. Also, when it freezes during night, it will help them survive.
But I think it's enough workout for me for today. And we still have to water the plants.
Yeah, so it's not enough.
Yeah, it's going to be hiking till the evening from the yard to here.
Because we haven't connected our hoses yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that will be enough for one. Something like that. Just a small amount.
Yeah. Where is the second one?
Here.
I hope they won't destroy our little shrubs when they are changing the fence.
Well, unless they enter our property without permission, they shouldn't.
Like, you never know while the work is going on. Anything could happen.
There could be accidents.
Yeah, so we'll see. And we'll see when, because we don't know. They said in the coming days.
Hopefully soon. The last phase,
Yeah, how much?
maybe half of the bucket for each plant.
The sun is setting and we still have quite a lot of work ahead of us. We have to water all of them. The sun is gone and this is the last bucket of water.
Yeah, the last plant remaining. But even though the sun has already set, we still have some work to do. Because I forgot there is one more step. I need to cut them short to support the shrubs in growing faster. So even though I don't like doing this because I feel sorry for the shrubs, it should help them eventually. I'm beat.
Me too. Wow, this was such an intense day.
Yeah.
We were working the whole day.
Yeah. It was a lot of physical work, so I think I will sleep really well tonight.
Yeah. I hope I will sleep very well too, because that's usually not the case.
Yeah, I know.
But this time it would be nice.
And tomorrow we can continue.
Yeah, there is still one shrub left, but it's nothing compared to the 25 we already planted today.
That's true.
Yeah.
One day later and we are back in our winter clothes.
Yeah, it's so cold again. And I didn't sleep well. Yeah, that's life.
Yeah. It's nothing unusual, so don't worry about it, guys.
Yeah. So, one last shrub to plant. Let's go. I am a total expert in this already. Digging a hole. This is my specialty. I should get a PhD in this.
You should.
Yeah. We just need a small hole because it's a small shrub. So here it is.
Thank you.
20 seconds and I'm done.
Now it's my turn.
Yeah.
This is the last shrub. We are now in our backyard, I guess, because this doesn't go into our hedge. It's a standalone flowering shrub, which should be pretty, so we'll put it here so we can see it better. And this one is called Japanese quince, I think, in English. It has fruits, edible fruits, but you can't eat them raw. You would have to cook them and maybe make jam out of it or something like that. So we'll see about it. I also read that you can put them in your wardrobe because clothes moths don't like it, and it will make your clothes smell nice. So we can try that if we don't want to cook it.
Wow, that sounds interesting.
Yeah. We need to take care of our fruit trees as well. These are the apple trees which we planted a year ago, and we need to shorten the branches to make them grow in the way we want and to support them in growing. So I was studying a little bit what to do. So I will start cutting first the branches off, the ones which we don't want. It's important that the scissor, or what is it called, lobsters?
Lopper, maybe?
Lopper? Needs to be sharp.
Not lobster.
Yeah, that's better. Yeah, because we don't want our trees to have wounds, right?
This looks always so sad that it has grown so much and now we are cutting it again.
I
But
know.
it's necessary.
Yes.
It's necessary for the tree to grow better and to have more fruits and to be less maintenance, right? In the future.
It should pay off over several years.
Yeah.
So we are only keeping a few branches, which will create the nice structure of the tree
Yeah.
eventually. So now I will make them all shorter with this one. It should be in the same height approximately, so maybe here. 1, 2, and this one, the main branch, should stay taller, so I will cut it somewhere here. Done.
And in the background you can see the big machine removing our stones. Look at this, guys. Work in progress. So some stones are still here, but they should clear out the whole area and then build a new fence. And you can see some of them are very big, so we wouldn't be able to do it ourselves. And they are going to use them for something, so it's a win-win for both sides. And we are going to have a bigger garden because this will be flat and new possibilities. It's funny that we were talking about this area and about this big pile of stones, what to do with it, just recently, and now it's almost gone.
Yeah.
So it's interesting how the universe works, like everything fits into place.
Well, because Universe is one of our subscribers.
Oh yeah.
It was commenting on one of our videos or two of our videos.
Okay, so thank you, universe. If this is your doing, we are grateful.
I'm so glad we have a head start with the garden beds, because if you remember last year this time it was a complete mess, and now you can see the beds are quite ready.
Looks amazing. Everything weeded out, not overgrown with grass or anything, because my gardener is perfect.
I learned a lot last year, so I can't wait to see how we improved this year when we compare the harvest and everything.
Yeah.
This time I'm only planning to plant onion and kale. I learned my lesson. Last year I started planting too soon and it was too cold, and therefore almost nothing was growing. So I'm only planting plants which like cold at the moment, and I'll wait with the others for later. We don't eat onion much, but Peter wanted me to plant it anyway.
Yeah, because I want the green parts, fresh onion in spring.
You like adding something green into most meals or on the bread and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, I love the greens.
I've got a helper in the garden.
Yes.
He wanted to be on camera as well.
And even though it's very wet, the onions have to be watered, because Tommy said so.
And what Tommy says is true.
So I'm just following orders.
Good. It's a nice change.
Even kings follow orders sometimes.
From their generals.
Yeah.
Something's happening over there at the end of our property. What's happening here?
I'm trying to build a fire, but it's hard. I don't know if this will be a success, because we would like to burn those branches that we cut out of there. I know it looks like a big fire hazard. I tried to clear this circle and it's really wet, so I'm confident that we will not burn the property down.
I hope so.
Me too.
So far it doesn't look like a big hazard.
Yeah.
Just a very small one.
Yeah. I would like to keep it small, so I will add branches gradually.
Okay.
I don't want it to get big. And I have 2 buckets of water prepared here, just in case.
Okay.
So I took every precaution.
I'll have to go back to the house to work because I have a conference call. So I hope when I come back after the call there will still be field here.
Yeah, me too, but I'm telling you, everything is going to be okay. Mark my words.
Okay, marking. Wow, there's almost nothing left here.
Yes, it's going quite well. Because at the beginning it seemed like it won't burn at all. But then it got better and almost all the branches are gone.
Wow.
So I'm great. And Tommy is great as well. He decided to help me.
Yay, I'm helping.
We burned everything down. So this is over. And our field is still here. So. And one more, just to be sure. Tommy is going to use the ashes as a fertilizer in our garden.
Yes, Peter tells me it's very good for the garden beds.
I don't know, should be. I don't know anything.
It's such a great feeling when you finish all the tasks you were planning to do, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Feeling of accomplishment.
Yeah. And this is one of those times, by the way.
So it's again time to return to the city, which is sad. And this time it could be even worse because we are in the worst lockdown ever.
Yeah.
There are police checks everywhere, so the ride could be adventurous. Maybe we'll tell you about it some other time. But for now, this is everything we wanted to show you. So see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.